What we drinking today, fam?
You know something? Hey, I'm drunk, Lil. I'm drunk. And you know something? It's beautiful.
What we drinking today, fam?
I don't want to get into the particulars, but I know that a bottle of Cavatier and a lady would definitely be involved.
What we drinking?
What's good, family? I'm King Napes, Bud, and Hill, and we got a special one for you today. Today, we are in our good clothes. Well, maybe one of us in our good clothes, because this is a dress up. This is a nice one because we going to the play.
I thought you was gonna say we in our bag. I thought we was in our bag, not in our good clothes. I didn't know about the good clothes. My bad.
It's all good, because you know how it is. It's a come as we are, but we are going to a play. Not just any play. We're talking about a hot bottle. It is none other than the Midwinter's Night Dram. And if anybody knows, and maybe if you don't even know, this is a hot bottle from High West Distillery that's a play on the William Shakespeare play, Midsummers Night Dream. So I have to say, I'm a big fan of this. This is a popular hot bottle that everybody's been looking for, that we were able to get our hands on, and we just definitely had to go ahead and give a quick review on this to let y'all know what we drinking.
I've never had it. This is my first Midwinter's Night Dram. But also, it's, you know, we want to tell folks why it's a hot bottle, right? Because it's yearly release, and then it's gone until next year. So
there you go.
It's Act 9, Scene 2.
There you go. And so, Bud, explain a little bit when you say Act 9, Scene 2. What does that mean for those who don't know about that?
So Act 9 is the year, not the year, but the edition, and then the scene is the bottling. So if you got Act 1, then that was the first bottling out of the barrel, and Act 2, and so on.
Nice.
Taking your job, bud.
Hey, man.
That's how you know. That's how you know how exciting this particular bottle is, because this is a new taste for a lot of us. I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you can take your job.
Struggling.
Because I can honestly say that I've never actually had.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, I've never had any of the Midwinters, like any of them. The Act 8, and I know I've seen that actually in the liquor stores. That I think retailing around $220. That I've seen in so, well, not retail, but I've seen so far around $220.
They go for $89.99 from the distiller.
And MSRP.
Yeah.
With this though, you know, we've had High West, you know, products before. I just never had the Midwinter's Night Dream.
Okay.
I go heavy on the pool. I don't care.
As always, yeah, you need a jigger. We have to. I think we talk about this. But anyway, right? So you know, I always talk about this when you say about the look and feel of a bottle. I really love this bottle. It gives me a nice Western feel when I look at this bottle. One of them saloon, you know, pull it with your teeth type of pop out. So I definitely love this old school look and feel. But this particular bottle or spirit is meant to be more of a Christmas spirit. It's like that's kind of what they want. They want that Christmassy, you know, feel come from when you read a lot about their tasting notes and things of that nature. But we could give you the tasting notes that's straight off the page, but we're gonna give you our assessment. What are we getting off the bottle? So, you know, first things first, just giving it ABV wise, what are we looking at?
49.3, 98.6.
All right, master distiller is who else?
Brendan Coyle.
All right, and
it's owned by a couple out of Utah named Brendan and Jane Perkins.
Okay, but there was something interesting that I know that you found about where that location is and where the distillery
I mean, the High West, you know, distillery. It's Park City, Utah. So I mean, it's out there. I don't know how many folks get out to that side of the country. We don't, but I'd actually. I think we should probably take a trip out there, because from what we've heard and, you know, different people, you know, have kind of talked about on other reviews, they have one of the, I guess, most technologically advanced, and also it's a gastro distillery. So, you know, it's world-renowned cuisine along with, you know, the actual distills and all that stuff.
So that's a bring your wife event, right?
Yeah,
definitely bring your wife event, man. So on the
and
nose,
it's a ski up. That's ski up.
Oh, is it skip or ski in?
Ski in, ski up, all that.
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
ski
go
away,
ski in.
get a cocktail, even though it's a dry state. You just ski up, ski in, get a cocktail, and
then for some of us, let's hope y'all got some tubing. Okay, got some snow tubing. All right, but hey, on the nose, fellas, man, what we getting on the nose?
Did we want to go over anything else? This smells amazing. Really quick, rye whiskey. It's finished in
Tawny and Ruby Port.
Yes. For those that don't know, really quick, port, tawny. You're talking about that. We have a Portuguese fortified wine, right?
It's a dessert wine.
Yep.
Like a sweet, almost similar to like a sherry.
Tawny means it's aged longer. Port, Ruby is aged less. One really quick thing I want to throw in there. I actually just learned this from one of our friends, partner friend channels. You know, Truth Proofs and Firewater Reviews, as you know.
Shout out to y'all.
With them, they will give you a whole background of port wine and where it comes from and all other kinds of little factoids. So if you really want to, kind of get knowledgeable on port, check their channel out, because that's how I actually
got knowledge about.
Like 2 days ago, I knew nothing about port wine, fortified, nothing. So
port wine is pretty good with a stick.
It definitely has made me more dangerous with my neighbors who are some avid wine drinkers. But again, on the nose, how we feeling about it? Because I've definitely already, I can kind of tell just even reading about this one, it feels like this is going to be a fruitier, right? A fruitier brand.
Smells delicious.
She smells delicious. I do feel Christmassy. I know we're getting into the Thanksgiving, time, but I do feel like some little bit of that Mariah Carey album. You know what I mean? I don't want a lot for Christmas, and I hate that album. You know what I mean? But this is,
I just heard it
giving me that vibe.
The first time,
this year?
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah, it's already on the charts again.
Hey man, you know what? They just need to go ahead and just skip Thanksgiving. It's starting to become like a past tense thing. You know what I mean? In the culture, man.
So I'm looking at my glass right now. Of course, folks probably can't see it, but
for the thickness,
she has very viscous.
Yeah, the viscosity is there. She got legs.
From what I was reading, this is their rendezvous rye.
Okay. Now, what does that mean? Rendezvous rye? Because that just sounds so sensuous, right? Not like whole grain, wheat. Rendezvous rye.
I'm not sure the mash bill. I didn't find that, but it's, from what I was hearing, that it's like a 2-year-old rye that they have and blended with another 16-year-old rye.
Okay.
Oh, well, that sounds like rendezvous to me.
And secret rendezvous.
There you go.
I forgot to mention this point too. This is aged in those port barrels for 1 to 2 years.
Okay. So, real quick notes before we get into this taste, because I really want to get in this taste.
I get blackberry,
wine,
a little fig. I get the sweetness from the port though. I don't get any oak.
It smells great.
I'm getting like a dark cherry. I definitely get a dark cherry note to this.
So of course, this is me
smelling nothing.
Getting stuff from other reviews that I've watched. I get a fig.
You get it.
It's a fruit nute. That's what I got here, folks. Ain't about to go in right.
I love fig newts, man. Oh, you crazy.
Give me a
all right, well, family, he's crazy. So we're about to get into this because now I'm just truly excited. So family, let's pour it up. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Oh man, that's so good.
Winner.
That is so good. Man, the fruit note that you get instantly, the sweetness of that fruit note. You can definitely taste that cherry. You can taste a little bit of what, now that you said fig, you can kind of go in. But I get that cherry blackberry taste like right instantly. And one thing I love, it doesn't burn. It's not a burner. It is a nice sipper. Yeah, and they kept it down. It's just a good enjoy. I'm telling you, I should have put up a Christmas. I should have put a Christmas tree up right now.
It's a little bit.
It's a slight taste to it, but it's not overwhelming.
I get the spice from the rye. I get the sweetness from the fruit.
You definitely get the spice. You get it towards that back end a little bit.
Spice.
Yeah.
No. It's light. I think that's rounded off probably because of the pork.
It's true.
Cause you ever had Basil Hayden's dog rye?
Yeah. Well,
I
think.
no.
Yeah.
You've never had
The
that?
dark rye, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I do get the traditional. I don't know, the actual. What's the mash bill? Do we have that? Because
we said we couldn't find that.
See, no, the rendezvous. I can look it up and try to
No,
find
that's
the
fine.
rendezvous, but I heard it was the rendezvous ride that they finished.
But it's probably pretty
high
rye.
rye, yeah.
But I mean, it's not like crazy overpowering. For whatever reason, I don't like a really high rye. So I don't get that. It doesn't smack me in the face with the usual rye taste. But maybe it's just the port taking it away.
I think so, because I'm a rye fan. I actually like rye, and I'm telling you this.
Oh no, I love rye.
Yeah.
Not the super
Overbearing.
high rye. Nah.
This is just a well put together, awesomely blended. This is everything it says about the bottle. Like even if you read its contents, this is on the money.
And it's sourced, right? So is this MGP?
See, that's another, but it is sourced, but they're working to stop.
Because they have
so
their own
there's no distillery now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I want to say it was Barton and like MGP, because they're like blenders.
Most
master
likely,
blenders.
yeah. Most likely, it's probably them.
But don't quote me. I think I just kind of.
But with their master blender that was responsible for this was the guy Coyle. That was the master blender. Brendan Coyle for this one. That man, listen. Hats off to you. You have got
it's a winner.
Winner with this. This is Christmas all wrapped into a bottle. This is the present I want under the tree. You ain't got to give me nothing. Well, you could give me something else, but I will definitely take this first.
So bring this instead of bringing a pie to, grandma's house.
There you go.
Wherever you're going to go for Christmas.
100%.
This is like a apple pie, pear pie, peach pie, whatever that prune cobbler in a bottle.
It's that
none of those notes.
It's that perfect. It is that perfect after dinner dessert drink. You know what I mean? Once you
wine is a dessert wine.
By the fire, you cozy up by the fire. Have something playing nice while the kids are on the floor, kind of having fun. You pour you up a nice glass. The wife may got some wine, and you got your version of it, man. So, family, I think y'all already see from us. This is a win. If you can get it, cause this bottle will be hard to find. This will be hard to find.
For MSRP, you probably find it. Even now, if you do some searching. Because it usually comes out, I think, October 1st.
Yeah.
Right now, we're really starting to see it here on the East Coast. November 1st.
November.
But you could find it. You just will probably pay a little bit more right around now. I mean, next 2 weeks, it'll probably be gone. So I would, definitely say it's worth the hunt.
Oh, man, no question.
It's going to be up for Whiskey of the Year, I'm sure, for us.
Oh, it's definitely going to be on the list, man. And look out for that list that we're going to do for our Whiskey of the Year selection. And we're going to be going through all of our old reviews and picking what we felt was the best.
But see, they're forgetting, folks. Last episode, we introduced new criteria for every bottle.
I was about to spin it back around. We got to get into it.
Just get ready to
No, I was not. I was about to get into it. We talked about it in our last show. We doing just for all those who may be new, we are doing what is called it's a spin on the 5 mics. Shout out to the source. This is our 5 bottle rating system where we're going to rate whether it's a 1 where we weren't feeling it to where it's a 5 bottle where that thing was just beyond heat. So we're going to start it off with the Bloodhound. Bloodhound, would you give it on the rate, man?
Give it a 3.5.
You gonna give it 3.5 bottles?
3.5. I'm gonna see. I may change that to 4.
Well, you could decide now.
I'm gonna finish the rest of this, and I'm gonna tell you if I keep it.
Come on. Why did we start with you? All right. Here, let's talk about it, man. What's your bottle rate, man? What you giving it?
For me, this is really good. I actually think I'm a fan of finished whiskeys, whether it be, even though I think last time we were rating something. Oh yeah, I rated the cognac last episode. It was solid. Right in the middle. I gave it 2.5 mics. This one, I'm stingy. It's 3.5. I go with Bud. I like that. 3.5.
All right, 3.5. All right, I'm gonna have a difference of opinion here. I'm giving this one definitely 4 bottles for me. This is a 4 bottle. I just love the blend. I love the taste up front. I can't give it that perfect 5 bottle mark because, you know, there's a pinnacle that I've had in my journey with, you know, bourbon, whiskeys, and everything of that nature. But it's right there. It has leaped to the top of my list. If I was to rate these like my 5 top rappers, this done jumped to number 2 of my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Easily. Easily.
It is good.
Yeah, easily. So have you decided to finalize your decision?
I'm gonna go with the consensus. I'm gonna stay with the 3.5. I'm gonna stay there.
All right,
It's strong. I mean, 3.5. That's strong.
Yeah. So based on that, this is a solid 4 mic bottle. This is a solid 4 mic bottle. Fam, let us know what you thinking. Have you had this before? And be on the lookout. You never know. Stick with us. Subscribe to the channel. We might be doing a giveaway. Might send a couple of pours your way. See what Santa has been nice to you under the tree. Make sure you make it to our nice list, not our naughty. But hey, family, this has been another episode of What We Drinking. I'm King Napes, Bud, and Hill. And as always, family, please, 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 drink responsibly. But more importantly, just drink. Love.